Well, you lot, as you might have guessed by now, well, you may not have done, you might have guessed what that little antenna was. I've decided to dig out all the old PMR stuff and see if we get any action on PMR these days. You know, it did go very quiet. It used to be good fun on PMR, then it went very quiet, so I'm going to see if there's any action out there. I've whacked the antenna up, run a load of 213. I was doing the cable out there, but I don't do working in the cold, man. My fingers were getting so numb I couldn't feel the PL, I couldn't feel the plug, I couldn't feel the wire, I couldn't feel nothing. It's not even that cold out there really. It's about 6 degrees, but when it's all wet because it's raining. So anyway, let's warm this up. It's a handy thing about a gas soldering iron. You can do it anywhere. I'm miles away from the Radio Shack, but I can still do my work. You know what I mean? Still get things up and running and going like. Sounds like there's a tit or someone on that other radio. But that's not my radio, so I'll have to leave that. Right, let's get this plug put back together. Some people have asked me before, like, how do you do a PL259 and how do you do your PL259s?
Fuck off!
Well, you know, I don't really have a set way as to how I do a PL259 plug. I just put it on however I want to put it on, like, you know. The way I done it this time isn't how I usually do it, but because my hands were bloody cold I couldn't feel, so I was just, it don't really matter as long as you strip it down, and because I never usually have all the braid hanging out the bottom of the plug. I'd cut it short enough so that when you screw it on, it all just goes up inside there, because otherwise you end up cutting it catches on your fingers and things and you can never cut it right down. But because I was outside and all that, I just didn't really bother with it. There we go. That's a plug on the end of there. Let's go and plug it in the bottom of the antenna, and then we can turn the radio on and see what happens. Well, you lot, that didn't really go to plan, man. It won't transmit, so I'll have to leave it. I'm going to have to leave it for a little while. See if I can work out why it's not transmitting. It's been a while since that radio was used. But I know the antenna's alright. I checked the SWI and everything's alright there with that. But I can't get it to transmit. I was hoping I could find someone to talk to and we could have a little conversation, a little chat with someone. I did get someone I know to go on there. I could talk between my two walkie-talkies and that radio, and then all of a sudden it stopped. So there's something a little bit dicky going on there somewhere, but never mind, we'll work it out. The world has gone absolutely loopy-doopy with the old coronavirus, or perhaps it'd be more better known as the beer virus, I don't know. The world has gone extremely loopy and extremely crazy about that at the moment, and everything is shut, everything's closed, you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. I've just found out that I know someone who I talked to on the CB who's gone all the way to Spain and is now stuck out there. Well, that serves everybody right. I've always said that it's very crazy that everyone flies everywhere, gets on a plane. Plane flying should be completely no good. It should be banned. It shouldn't even be allowed. You shouldn't even be doing it. It should just be something, yeah, you could go on a plane like once in a lifetime. Business people, alright, a few more, but you shouldn't be allowed to do it. It shouldn't be right. It's not right. And see, what's happened is, a lot of people don't seem to understand this. This disease, I hate talking about it, but this disease, right, started off in one particular country, right? If people didn't spread about, and if people didn't go from that country to other countries, that probably would have maybe, I don't know, would have stayed in that country. Would have had more of a chance to stay in that country and be contained, and they could have fighted it in that country. But because people are very stupid in the head, and they want to keep getting on aeroplanes and going from one country to another country, what happens is they take their diseases with them. I've always said it's a very stupid idea to be flying around different countries and on boats, but you know, obviously shipping stuff across is the same. But people, because they have a disease, they might go to one country, get a disease, feel alright, go home, and then give it to someone else. And this is exactly what has happened here. I'm amazed it's taken this long for that to happen. So the world is very stupid. That's why I don't agree with planes. I don't agree with going on to different countries like that. That's why I don't go. It's very simple. But the world is completely stupid. Very stupid.
I found a design of that on the internet, and it was dated back about 20 years. So, you get what I mean? It's just because these days, it doesn't mean someone else hasn't had the same fault. They're not saying that one person nicks it from the other, but they're just two people that have got that same idea has made it. You can't say one's nicked it from the other.
Well, look what I've got now to try and clean up this high chair. It had a padding seat thing with it and some straps, but there were a bit of mould on them, so I took them off and washed them. They've come out really well. I pressure washed this. I should have filmed it before. It's got a few slugs on it, look. Bloody hell, look, a few slugs. It's because I've had it outside. They don't take long, them slugs. Bloody hell. No, they don't. You put something on the grass, they're at it. But it had a lot of mould on it because it must have been put away with a lot of food on this high chair, so I've, like I say, I pressure washed it all off. It's all clean. All I've got to do is dry it all off. It's pissing down with rain outside at the minute, so it didn't really help things. Yeah, give it a good old disinfect. Make sure everything's nice and clean on it. And before you know it, that's a perfectly good high chair there. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. I'd have been thrown away otherwise. Mate. Unbelievable. Huh. Well, I've managed to get it to transmit and to work. I got this little handheld one here. Put that on there. And that's channel 1 that the other radio is currently on. So we'll go down to channel 1. Lovely. And I can talk to myself as well. Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2. So I've got it to work. Got all 16 channels programmed into there now. So I can go all the way up. Look. Someone on channel 5. Up to 16, and after 16 goes back to 1. There we go. So should better have some fun on PMR again now. Lovely. I had a bit of trouble earlier on because I had a bit of trouble earlier on. I didn't realise I had bloody CTCS activated on it, and I'm thinking, why isn't it bloody transmitting? It wouldn't transmit, and I had my mate Mike come up, and he was going, I can't hear nothing, and I couldn't hear him. I used the walkie-talkies, and I could hear things. I could hear it. I could talk to myself, but probably because I was really close to it. But it wouldn't transmit. I'm thinking, there's something bloody wrong here. Anyway, I sat there and fiddled around, fannied around with the radio for a bit, and I realised I had CTCSS activated on it, which I don't want activated, and that's why it weren't working. So I turned that off, and now it works. Yeah, and I only had 8 channels programmed in it, because before, when I had it, I only had 8 the PMR. See, there's someone on there now, on the channel 5. I'd probably need to put the antenna up a bit higher if I wanted to hear anything a bit better. It's only very low at the moment. But yeah, the reason, yeah, I'll just explain, you know. So I only had 8 on it before, because I don't know whether, yeah, because I think the extra 16 come into use in 2018 or something. It was before 2018 when I was fanning around with PMR. So I programmed the extra channels in it, so I've got all 16 PMR channels on it now. And yeah, it's a bit of fun, see what we can hear, see who we can talk to. But you only get 500 milliwatts though, so I won't be able to get far. But if I put the antenna up a bit higher, I might be able to get a bit further. So we'll see how it goes, eh? Nice one, you lot. Nice one. Oh, we're happy. Well bloody happy. I'm going to go and clean that eye chair now, I think. There's that little antenna up there, not very high up. It's one of those Serio 6 440s. It's just there on the roof, bit of wood. I don't expect it to do much really, to tell you the truth. I just put it out for a bit of fun, see what happens. It's been a long while. Righto, the old camera battery's running out, so I'm going to be off anyway. I'm going to keep on cleaning this high chair and I'll catch you in the next one then, dudes. Thanks for watching and have a brilliant day. Just really enjoy yourselves and don't be scared by this, what do they call it, COVID-19 or the coronavirus. Don't be scared by it. I mean, the world's gone completely loopily mad. I've got an opinion on it. If you want to hear my opinion on the whole thing, I'll make an entire video dedicated to my opinion on this whole thing, and we'll see what happens. I'll catch you later, you lot. Take care, won't you?